Hello and welcome back to another Hashtag United video. First and foremost, Happy New Year people. Hope everyone has recovered from the New Year's Eve festivities by now. And what better way to see in the new year than with a game against Billericay Town, our rivals. It's a fixture that's seen both sides earn a couple of wins each, but with the Tags having had the better of the league meetings, winning both of our games last year, including arguably one of our best ever performances in a 4-2 win away at the New Lodge. This year, however, it's Billericay that are flying high, currently sitting second and closing the gap to Dover at the top after a 1-0 win away to the league leaders just last weekend. With a gap of just 4 points, a Billericay side that includes Love Islander and former National League South fullback Montel McKenzie, as well as former Hornchurch forward Femi Akinwande, they'll be looking to close the gap even more with a win today. It's second in the league against second in the form guide. Who's going to come out on top? Well, let's see what team Devs is sending out to try and get revenge.
So today's Hashtag United starting 11 to face Billericay Town on this New Year's Day fixture. It's Jack Giddins in between the sticks with Jermaine Anderson, Mert Apat, Nathan Smith and Josh Soke all at the back in an unchanged defence. Matty Waldridge is partnered by the returning Max Cornhill in one of 3 changes and he skippers the side of course. Just in front of them is Misha Jamaili with Sakasan, Josh Asude and Luke May Parrott in attack. Squad is also boosted by a couple of people returning. We obviously saw PK return in that last game and he is again on the bench today. He's joined by Harry Haysom, who's back from injury, and Toby Romalaran, who's back from family commitments in Nigeria. Also completing the bench is Nathan Wilson and Io Olakoga. The Billericay team then, you will notice Montel McKenzie, another Love Islander, 2 Love Islanders in both squads today. You've also got 2 players in this Billericay lineup that's played with Jack Giddins and Darren Foxley in that Bishop Stortford 22-23 Isthmian Premier Division winning side. Those 2 are Jay Porter and Matt Johnson, 2 experienced defenders that played with Gids in that side that won this division. A tough test then on this New Year's Day, but let's hope the boys are ready for it. Up the Tags.
The setup very similar kind of shape to ours in terms of a 4-2-3-1. The front 3, he rotates it quite a bit. Once we see the side, they have a bit more of an idea, but at least one of the wide players I expect to be a forward playing wide, which would be a bit more kind of direct rather than tricky wing play. But they're physical, they're organised, they're a good solid side, but they don't like playing against us. They don't like playing against us. So let's go and attack the game with real confidence. Yeah, defend. When we're defending, we head high, we clear high, we don't take risks in these conditions. We've got to get a grip of the conditions very quickly. But I want us to go and have a go at them. Yeah, I haven't forgotten what happened to us last January. Let's not go through that again. Let's make sure we're at this. And what we showed Saturday was the ability to keep going and keep going and keep going. And regardless of what the scoreline is, we make sure we keep going until the very final whistle. Yeah, let's get ourselves ready. Let's get out. Let's go. Come on.
The whistle goes and we are underway here for this New Year's Day clash. The keeper taking a chance straight away and skips past both Josh Asude and Misha Jamaili. Sam Donkin there taking a pretty big risk. And an interesting start to this kickoff, but Billericay do come away with it now, except for Max who's won it back. But yeah, Happy New Year people.
I think Montel was with us at the TST trials originally.
He was indeed, yeah, he was, yeah. And that touch there from Dakari Sharif is pretty decent one. Great play there though from Josh Soke, who's in great form himself. Cuts inside and plays Sakasan. Potential shooting opportunity here. Does have a go. It's blocked well. Maybe delayed it a little bit too long. And now this could be dangerous here with Femi Akinwande. And that ball through is a really nice one. Great decision. Just offside there. I think that was Adi Aziz. And now Billericay can come away with it. Here is Dakari Sharif. And that one's won back well by Soaks. And now to play for a throw into Billericay.
I think there's something to say about Joshua Soke. I feel like how good of a footballer he is on the ball. Really,
technically, he was at Arsenal, wasn't he, for a long time? So
really puts a shine away to how good of a defender he is as well.
Yeah, I agree actually. And there he is on the ball now. Sends it into that area that we know he does so well. And that was quite a heavy tackle, but fair, I think. Wins that one back as Matty goes in perhaps a little bit late, and Soaks then sends that into an area. It's a really dangerous one as Luke brings it down.
Oh.
He's got it wrong, but I think he was offside anyway, and the flag has gone up. Chance goes begging now as their top scorer, Billericay's top scorer, Moses Emmanuel, on the ball. Looks to cut inside. He's got Mert Apat for company and goes for that switch and can only find the yellow and blue hashtag shirt of Josh Soke, who picks out a phenomenal first-time pass to Sakasan, who's got it back now from Luke May Parrott. This is a dangerous attack here if we get it right. Sakasan, he's got Josh with him, looks to cut inside, goes and Jinx gets back in. It does find Luke May Parrott. He's not asked for anything. I thought he might have been potentially pulled down. Potential handball there. me personally, that is harsh if that is given. Kind of ricocheted up and hit Johnson there on the hand. Don't think he made any movement towards it, but you'll see better on the replay.
I've really got a feeling that Johnson is a mistake being put down as midfielder.
You reckon? I've never seen him play in midfield, to be fair, but he does always look comfortable in possession, as Josh Osoke finds another defender playing in midfield, Matty Waldridge. Josh finds Sack, and now he's got room to run with Mackenzie out of position. Sack driving into the box. He's got Davis in front of him, cuts it back to Misha. In the box, sets to Josh Asude. Great save there from the 24-year-old goalkeeper, Sam Donkin. Really good build-up. Again down this left-hand side, and it should be a goal. And Sack still with a chance then. Turning and twisting against Mackenzie. Goes down on the left. Cuts it in. And that one's straight at Donkin. But that chance, Els, is probably the first big one of the game.
Yeah, as we said, another piece of link-up between Josh Osoke and Sack Hassan. Sack found himself in so much space. When he was running with it, I thought he took it a bit too wide and then put an unbelievable ball in the box. And I think Misha just hesitated a bit too much. Maybe the ball stuck under his feet.
Yeah, it looked like it got a little bit stuck under his feet.
And by the time he was able to get it to Josh, I think it was just a bit too late. I feel like if we had a bit more sharper movement in the box there, I feel like we end up having a lead.
Mish want too long to get his shot away?
I think it gets stuck under his feet.
Yeah.
I think he's trying to.
He sorts it out really well in the end, but
it never looked like we was in control.
Yeah. And Aziz collects that one out wide to Sheriff. And to be honest, so far, I feel like that has summed up the Billericay attack. But you know how potent they can be as a team. You can't give them the opportunity, and keep in possession, like we have been in the more recent minutes, is key, I think, to this one.
Yeah, I do think the Billericay have probably been.
That's gone all the way through, though, from Rosoke. And Matty Waldridge has continued the run deep from midfield and looks to cut it back to Sack on the edge of the box. Goes for goal. I think he just delayed the shot, but it's come back to Luke May-Parrott. In a dangerous area, if he can work a shooting opportunity, works the yard of space and was looking for that far corner, but it's not a great effort from him.
It's the final pass, it's the passes that lead up to the thing. It's just that extra bit of sharpness that could...
Well, that's gone all the way through here. Jermaine's let it run, and Femi Akinwande is in here, and he takes it really well. That's gone all the way. I think the wind has got to play a part there, and it's Femi Akinwande, former Hornchurch striker, big part of their Champions campaign last season, and he's the one that's pretty much scored with their first big opportunity. Gets a little bit lucky with the bounce, comes back to him, and this is what we were just saying, Els. We have to be clinical, we have to be good, because if you give them one big chance, they will probably score, and that's exactly what's happened.
As we were saying, yeah, it's just a ball through. He gets I'm not sure if it's clever from Femi or it's a lucky bounce past Mert, but it's a good finish. He's clinical. He's a good striker in this league. He won the league with Hornchurch last year. We know what he can do, and he was clinical from about 10 yards out there.
Joking me.
Boys are playing well, though, and they do need to remember that there are chances in this game, and we have had a couple.
Absolutely, absolutely, and I think we've had more chances than Billericay.
Yeah, I'd certainly go along with that one. Ema is a member for 41 months. Shout out Ema, as Luke plays really well. I think Josh has just got to go the other way. We've got lots of space on that far side as Apat wins that header, but it's come to Akinwande. That's a great toe from Jermaine. Akinwande's strength, though, playing a part there, but his passing is giving it away, and that's a great first-time ball from Nathan Smith. Mackenzie
Josh
up against Sack, and again, that
are.
pass for Asude is a dangerous one with a Trivella. One-on-one here with Tommy Davis. Steps inside, goes for goal, and drags the shot, but it's a really, really good chance and really well worked yet again down this left-hand side between Sakasan and Josh Asude, making that cross-pitch run, Els. Montel Mackenzie back with possession. Davis looks for that ball in behind, and Mert is again going to have to watch it, and the wind is playing havoc. He's got back really well, though. That recovery from Mert Pat after originally missing the ball is sensational, and him and Jermaine, between them, clear the lines. Throwing for Mackenzie now in the final minute of the normal 45.
Well, I would say going into half-time 1-0 down, we do, as we know from the Lewis game, we do have subs that can come on and change games.
Yeah, 100%.
Or just
it's
players
a strong bench.
in general, even players on the pitch right now, we just know
Kept it on well, though, and here's Misha Jamaili, potentially with a ball for Luke May-Parrott. He's found him, and if we can turn and find potentially Josh, he's looked for him. He has found Asude. He's got Misha with him. Turns inside Josh, just tried to poke it, and I think potentially caught. He's certainly asking for a foul. Not sure I saw it the same way as Josh there.
Josh is still down.
That's a phenomenal touch from Jermaine Anderson. Misha Jamaili, big chance here for the Tags. Luke May-Parrott in the box, twisting and turning. He's got Porter for company. Slides in and can't quite get a big chance It's out of play though for a corner ball.
Really hurt.
It's Josh Osoke to whip this one in. It's into the front post. Luke May Parrott is the one with a flick, and it's gone out of play for a goal kick. Disappointing there.
That should be half time.
Game's certainly far from over. Donkin does play it, and that is the final kick, the final action of the first period of 45 in this New Year's Day fixture. It's been a good first half from the Tags despite trailing, and I'll be interested to see what Dev says at half time to get the boys flying for the second 45.
That's a head scratcher, because yet again we come in and it's us gifting them out of a game where we've been really comfortable, we've been the better side, created the better, bigger chances. Be aware that when they do, when it breaks down on us, I think there's got to be a bit more urgency in our defending, in terms of our running back, in terms of expecting things to have been on the cover. When we've got the ball, if you had as much belief in yourselves as they've got respect for you, if you like, we would be winning this game. They're not sure about you. You've been better than them. You've been better than them for the whole half, and we've given a go away from not reading the flight of the ball. Comfortable position, we've give it from not reading the flight of the ball, and that's the only difference. It's the only difference at the moment. Come on, we need to be better. We need to be better.
And we're back, people. Just in time, we're about to kick off the second half. Billericay have made one change. It's actually a player that me and Els have both played against. Charlie Panton is on through the ranks of the Billericay youth team. We've kicked off then. Second half is underway as Matty pumps it long, looking for Josh Asude. And Hashtag with work to do, trailing in this one, but still playing very well.
I mean, I think it looks like a formation change.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? It looks like Emmanuel's gone through the middle. Interesting to see how we get on. And Sack, who's probably one of our players at the half now, has got the ball. Mackenzie goes down, and Sack there is tugged over. And for me, certainly a question for the referee. He's not interested, but that one is one I would love to see again.
It was definitely a question. I'm not sure if he over-exaggerates those Sack, which makes the referee think maybe like...
I do want to say as well, though, Montel McKenzie did go over there and it didn't look good, so I hope he's okay. That one goes long from Donkin and it's flicked on dangerously. Nathan Swift's going to have to get there. No foul, says the referee, and this is really dangerous, and it's 2 for Billericay. They've pounced on another Hashtag calamity there at the back. Not really sure if it's a calamity, actually. That might be a little bit too harsh in terms of phrasing, because certainly a question about a foul there, Ellis.
I mean, yeah, there is definitely a question about a foul. It was a weird one. It looked like Nathan Smith was going to get there, and I think it was a really good press from the Billericay forward, which led to the ball broke loose with the player going past Gids and finishing into an empty net. So, yeah, it's a frustrating one, seeing as I think we started the half quite well. Another
frustrating one because, again, it's difficult to say when you're 2-0 down, but for the majority of these 50 minutes that we've played, we've been the better side. But we trail by 2-0, courtesy of 2 Femi Akinwande goals, and it's just that clinical edge, isn't it, really, Yes? That's the difference.
Are you kidding me? From goal kicks?
Who's that that's playing out wide now? Is it Ben Stewart? I think it is. Stewart's gone... No, it's not. I can't even see who that is. It's Panton. Panton's gone to right back, so that's an interesting one. I always thought it was a midfielder when we played against him. As Misha looks across to Mert. He's going to have to deal with that, and deal with it the first time he did. That one is quite a high tackle. Yeah. And based on the way the Billericay players are running over, that one's going to probably be at least a booking. I think a red card would be harsh. Would like to see it again.
It's one of those. He takes a
bit of a chance, a heavy touch, isn't it?
It just ends up with him having to make that challenge.
I can see this one being red, and it is. He's gone. Mert Apat compiles the misery on Hashtag United now, down to 10.
It's not even close to a red, is it? No, it's a yellow. I didn't think it was a yellow.
And it wouldn't surprise me if the boys could still get a result here. They're fired up, working hard, and certainly not giving up yet as Sakasan chases that one down, and Donkin has given that one to Jermaine. What
Great
a touch that is, and keeps possession, goes back to Nathan Wilson. First touch of the ball for the youngster. Back to Gids, who sends it forward, and it's into a decent area. Josh is onside, and it's headed down really well by Johnson. Matty is getting himself stuck in. He's all over the pitch, Matty, and this second half has been really good from Matty. Really good, even more impressive than the first. And Josh Asude now in a dangerous area down this right-hand side. This is where I think he's been most effective for Hashtag. He's got Jermaine with him. Goes to Jermaine, who stands it up towards the back post. Max keeps it in. It's still available there for Sakasan. Can't quite bring it down and get a shot off. And Billericay avert danger for now.
We just got to keep going. It's that kind of mentality thing where the 10 players know they need to put in a bit more work, and Billericay feel like they just want to sit off.
Yeah, you know that sometimes the one-man advantage doesn't go positively. That is naughty. Referee.
That's it. Love
that
it, Nate.
Should be
He's got to go.
a red. It is. Miller Rodney there. Very late on the tackle, and you called it earlier, Els, that you said that was going to go our way. A little bit of a decision. Nathan Wilson caught really late, and Miller Rodney goes flying in.
Nate.
And if you're Billericay, that is the last thing you wanted in this game, where we've now fired up even more so.
What could kill Billericay right now is us getting a quick goal here.
Sakasan here gets the loose ball, then this is dangerous.
Here we are.
Coming inside, looks to get onto his left and potentially line up a shot. Keeps hold of it and was looking for the run of Rasoke. PK down on this near side, just about to warm up. Is visibly frustrated, as am I, with that one. As Rasoke, is that Smith sends that one in first time towards Josh. Done really well when he's got there. This is dangerous here. Turns inside, and I think Josh has won us a corner. Hashtag turning the screw. If we get a goal back now, this is going to be squeaky bum time for the rest of the game. I can feel it. Corner comes in then from Sack. It's into a dangerous area, and it's flicked in! Yes! I think it's... Is it Nathan Smith? I don't know who got the final touch. Judging by the celebrations, it's Nathan Smith. 2-1, 10 versus 10, and there's plenty of time to go and get back on level terms in this one, Ellis.
And that is another Sakasan assist. That is 3
Update
in
the
2
stats,
games.
man.
Update the stats. It's a great header from Nathan Smith. This man cannot stop scoring recently, and that is exactly what we need. The momentum is with us now, and we just need to go and push through and provide more chances.
Go. Is that Nath? Nath again.
Jermaine Anderson to Matty, who's looked round the corner
Great
for
area.
Josh Asude. Brings it down nicely. He's got Misha Jamali with him. Max is in the box. Sack almost pulls off something beautiful. Instead, the ball ricochets back to Jermaine Anderson. And Max Cornell's in the box. He is the one that gets the touch, but he was kind of on his way back down. Jumped early to beat the defender in the air, and the chance goes wide. Someone bring on PK. For entertainment, this is the one thing we're missing is PK Humble. No, Max Cornhill wins that header. I think this one's going to go all the way through. No, it's defended and cleared away. Jermaine Anderson underneath it. And then Krasniki, the substitute, puts it up for Akinwande to chase. His touch is loose, and Max again looking for that kind of area. Picks up with it. Him and Matty between them have
Josh was like,
got the ball there. Jermaine looking to turn into Sakasan. He finds it. Fortunately plays it to Matty.
Pass.
He's got Matty with him, Sack. Instead goes for the cross. It's a dangerous area, and I think that's a penalty there. It looked like it was pulled back.
No
Chance isn't gone though, and Josh Rasoke flicks it in. Cleared away, but not very well, and Misha Miley is underneath it. Brings it under control. This game has really sparked into life this second half. Josh Rasoke back on that left foot of his. Cuts back in. He's got Misha with him, and Sack inside. Sack and Mish linking up here, and Misha Jamali, he's got Jermaine Anderson if he can find him. Finish. Jermaine Anderson is blocked. And there are calls for handball all over the place. I actually don't know who that was in the middle there. It's Jermaine's at the back.
I tell you, one of those decisions, if Billericay, I honestly believe if Billericay have 11 men on the pitch, one of those decisions get given.
Unbelievable scenes here, and Billericay now on the attack and looking dangerous. Looks to cross that one into Emmanuel, sets it back to Sheriff. Shot closed down brilliantly by Nathan Wilson, who's been really good since he's come on. Not too much to do, but what he has done really well. As Misha does really well, and Krasniki can't bring him around because he's already on a card. Misha has Josh Asude with him. He's looking in behind, and that is a vital touch from the defender to prevent it going through for Josh Asude and putting him one-on-one, Ellis.
I mean, the drama is unbelievable. This game is going to go right down to the very end, and I'm here for it.
And I tell you what, as videos go and as games go, this might be one of the videos of the year. Oh my word. I love that from Devs as well, though, trusting Nathan Wilson. Even though you got Harry Ace on the bench, trusts Nath. And Toby Romalaran is about to come on. He's stripped off and waiting. Here's Matt Waldridge. He's got Nathan Smith basically playing as a left back at the moment with Rasoke outside him. Goes to Rasoke.
Go, Josh.
Technical ability in those kind of areas is a real problem, and Matty is looking for Josh Rasoke. He's got into a great area, cuts it across the block. I think it's taken a slight touch, but even if it didn't, there was no one there, and really frustrating because I think it's into a good area with just the right amount of pace on it to get it past the goalkeeper, Nathan Smith. Player that's played plenty of times along his career at centre-back anyway. but has even more reinforced that career, I suppose, with his performances of late. Sakasan can't quite win it back, and neither can Max Corner. This is good play.
That's an advantage
From Nzala, and Akinwande tries to get there, but it would be Jermaine Anderson that does. It's into a good area, but there's no one there, obviously with 10 on the pitch. But he'll have to be quick, Porter, because Asude is sniffing. Really nice touch there from Krasinski. And he's found Akinwande, who could go for goal. He's dangerous from these kind of areas, but he's off target there, and that is really a collector's item, because that's a let-off from the big man. Nathan Smith works it wide to Josh Osoke. It does get there a little bit. And I was going to say, I didn't think there was enough on it, but he did make it. And here is Sakasan. Looks to shrug off the challenges of Panton. Comes back to Josh, but he's giving it away. And this is, I think, Nzala running away with it now. And he's a very, very talented player. Skillful and challenging on the ball. It's a ball through for Akinwande, who's onside. Gids makes a huge save. The chance isn't gone, though. Akinwande not got too much in support. Looks to maybe shift it and get it across, but it's hit the side netting. And Jack Giddens, if we get something from this game, yet again, like he did against Lewis, could have come up with a match-winning save. Josh Osoke looks to find Toby. He's looking to spin. He's got hands all over him. Referee.
Here we are.
Has he got whistle to his mouth? He does.
Good.
Look to play the advantage,
really
and I rate
from
that.
Tobes.
Josh Osoke in a dangerous area, and he whips this one in. It's into a great area. It's cleared away. Not completely, as Toby picks up the loose ball. Looks to spin and shoot. He gets a shot off. It's a tame one. A couple of players looking to try and get on the end of it. Nathan Smith was following up, but the keeper, Sam Donkin, will hold that one all day. And they're going to take this one short and try and wind down the clock, that's for sure. He's on a booking as well, Krasniki, so if he's going to time waste too much, he to be careful. Krasniki jinking one way and jinking the next. Fires in a cross. Nathan Wilson again is there, and PK with a beautiful turn. He's done really well there, and now he's played Max Cornhill. Really good football from PK. Gets it back now. We've got Toby and Josh with him. He's going to go to feet here to Toby. He's got Porter up him, and he's not really had too much of possession, Toby. He's going to come inside. PK takes it out, Porter. Toby, look for Josh. He has now found him. Josh looks to step round Johnson. He does, and I think he's just got to play that pass, but it looked like Johnson just got to cross him and put him off, maybe taking his force away from the pass, and it went straight to the goalkeeper. Another late bit of drama, surely, here at Parkside, as Max looks to win that flick, and Josh Asude, is he onside? He's off. Matt Johnson gets the touch.
That is incredible defending from Matt Johnson.
And they play on advantage. It would have been given offside. Matt Johnson really good defending there. And Nzala collects the ball. PK Humble wins back possession, only temporarily though, and done really well there though. Can he find a pass here? He can't. He somehow, almost, I thought, got out of that one. Shirt pulled and all sorts. And that is the whistle to the referee's mouth though. It's finished here, full time. Billericay take the win, 10v10 in an absolutely, well, chaotic game, I think is the word for it. Ellis, going to confirm your UFL player of the match choice here for us. I know we've been defeated, but a good performance from the Tags nonetheless.
Yeah, I feel like as Billericay end up getting the win, I feel like a massive part of that is the man who got both the goals, Femi Akinwande. And not only the fact that he was clinical with his 2 goals, the second half he was such a handful, especially for hashtag, and he just saw the game out so well. His presence up front, I've got to give it to Femi.
Not how we wanted to start the new year, but it has been a good performance nonetheless, and one I think we can be proud of up against second in the league. You can see here what that does to the league table. Hashtag still in and around the kind of gridlocked area in the middle of the table. Not too far away from playoffs, but that result does obviously hurt those playoff chances a little bit. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and comment, guys. We need your support. Make sure you get behind the boys, and we'll see you in the next one. Up the Tags.